Hey everyone, it's Coach, and I'm talking about Deadzone 3.0 and the
All right, let's talk
GCPS.
about GCPS. They are the faction with a little bit of everything, and they got a lot to offer. And let's break them down. Let's get right into it. All right, so the Corporation Major has got a motion. He was the Major General before. All the stats are the same on top. Recon, TAC 2. The only thing is that Drone Strike, it's brought down. His sword has lost AP, but he's gained Frenzy 1. And you have an option to take him with an Energy Gauntlet, which is knockback. If I were you, I would take the Corporation Major with the sword and the pistol. With Frenzy 1, just rolling more dice is great. All right, so the Sergeant got an upgrade to Lieutenant. And he's got a few extra things. So all the stats are the same, but he does have a jump pack now. So aerial deployment with the jump pack. And he has a recon of 4 plus up from 5. So with the promotion comes the spoils. Eye in the sky is the same. You could really deck these guys out. I think this is a good thing. I like that you can give your leaders a little bit more variety. So if you take him with the Accutech Peacemaker, which is weight of fire 1, is a range 3. So that is basically it's a pistol. All right. Weight of fire 1 with knockback for a pistol. It's not bad. I guess it's almost like a better shotgun. Then you get the energy gauntlet and the pistol. For 2 points more, it's definitely worth it. I wouldn't even take the first guy. Definitely take the second one. All right, so we have a new later, the Corporation Marine Lieutenant. Stats across the board are not bad. 5, 4, 4, armor 1, 2 health points, size 1. You got Comlink, Recon 5 plus, TAC 1. But here's where the rubber hits the road right here. This is what makes him special, or her special. Stand together. Up to 3 unactivated models in your strike team to each make a 1 cube move closer to the active model. Moving models must not start in or enter a cube with an enemy model. The moving models are not marked as activated at the end of these moves. That is fantastic. Later on, we'll get to it to get the bikes moving up. TAC 1 is not great, but you know what you do? You take this guy and you put one of those living legends or something in it with TAC 2 in there, or maybe TAC 3, whatever they have. I haven't checked, but we're going to check now. So you do that. Oh, I'm excited. This is the way to go. Now check it out. Get the Marine Lieutenant. It's the leader. All he's got is a pistol. 2 VPs for 18 points. Oh my God. Spamming these guys out. I'm going to hoard the board with these guys. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. The Corporation Marine Lieutenant, you've earned Coach's seal of approval. All right, Corporation Marine Sergeant, everything is the same, just that you have 2 options, okay, and they're both cheaper. She was 22 points and 2 VPs. Now you can take the first one, which is with the Energy Gauntlet and the pistol, which was one before, down from 22 to 18, and then you can take a laser rifle. Range 6, rapid fire for 20 points. Either one is fine. I would take the 18 because you're really not going to... You're going to have to get this... I mean, you get her into combat. Only 2 hit points, no armor. 5-up fight. Keep it in the back. Save it. Overwatch, they've brought it down because there was a soliloquy of... I don't know, somebody wrote a sonnet last time to make it all... cover all the bases, but now it's condensed and it's better. All right, so the cheap guys, Corporation Recruits. Here we go. All the stats are almost the same, but here we go. So they got a better fight. They have a 6-up fight and a 6-up survive, which is terrible. The only thing that gets me is I'm not going to go crazy too much, but you know what how I feel about the Pathfinders. If you didn't check out my Enforcer video, why does a Corporation Recruit, the lowest of the low, the chaff of the chaff, the cannon fodder's fodder, fight on a 6, and so does a peacekeeper? That makes no sense. I'm sorry, as a Pathfinder, it makes no sense to me. It really does. But I digress. So, it's the basic troop, 6 points, but it's 0 VPs. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of 0 VP guys, because for you could take 10 of them for 60 points and still have a ton of stuff to put in there. All right? It doesn't... I don't know. It's such... It's just I don't get the 0 VPs, because you're going to be killing these guys, or they're going to be getting in the way, or there's some missions where you shouldn't kill them. People are telling me, oh coach, you should always worry about killing models on the battlefield, but you shouldn't. Okay, but if I'm hacking or trying to do something else, or even get off the board, there's just so many of these guys. I mean, they're garbage, right? 6 across the board, range 6, nothing special. But you know what? When you take a lot of them, they're annoying. So I don't not like these guys. I really do like these guys. But the 0 VPs is, I mean, I'll take them and I'll use them, but I'm not happy about it. All right, so up from the recruit, you get the Marine, the Corporation Marine. Stats are all the same. The running theme through this whole new Deadzone 3.0 is that you get a basic weapon like the laser rifle and a flamethrower, which is, it burns. It's come down in price to 8 points. So either one is 8 points. Here's where I like the Marines, all right? The grenade launcher, range 5, indirect, frag 3. 2 VPs came down in price to 13 points. It's not heavy. It's not heavy, so it's pretty good. All right. The sniper scope, 15 points, no AP. The third rifle came down. Medics and engineers, 8 points apiece. I am not a big medic or engineer fan, but you know what? For 8 points, you can't go wrong. I mean, I don't know. I've taken medics and they've never survived or were able to be used in a game, but I might take him for 8 points. It's, and then take an engineer for 8 points. He doesn't have a laser rifle, but yeah, you got engineer and hacker. So yeah, corporate marine, nothing wrong. I mean, for 8 points, it's a bargain. All right, so the corporation veteran's a little better troop than the marine and a lot better than the recruit. Stats are all the same. Now they have hacker. All right, they didn't have hacker before. So the laser carbine, which is their gun, which is great, on a 5 shoot, way to fire 1 for 1 victory point, 11 points. It's a steal. All right, now they have the flamethrower, just like the Corporation Marine, but they've got a upgrade to specialist, and you can take the thermal rifle, grenade launcher, and the Accutech LV, which is their sniper rifle. You did lose the AP on the sniper rifle, but the thermal rifle gives you it, but with a range 4 only. But all the weapons have come down in price. So the flamethrower, but like for 1 point more as a specialist, you can take a thermal rifle. It's not bad. I'll tell you what, 15 points for the grenade launcher, range 5, indirect, frag 3. It's great. It's a bargain. All right, so a basic Corporation Marine on a Marine monocycle. All right. His stats are the same as the Marine. You get a bike, but for 1 point more, okay, 1 point more, you're getting the bike. Moves on a 2 to 5, and it's a troop. It's not a specialist or a support. It's a troop. So for 1 point more, you are moving on a 2 to 5. Granted, you're not going to be climbing. You're going to be on the bottom, but a 2 to 5 for 9 points. I'm not sold on the Marine monocycles at all. I really am not a Pathfinder on it. I don't think it would take. But for 1 point more to get this guy on the bike and basically still a size, how is he a size 1 on a 40 mil base? Guys, this is where I'm starting to question certain things here. A 40 mil base for a size 1 model. I don't care if it's a bike. I don't care if he only has 2 health points. Doesn't make sense to me. All right, size 1 should be on 25 mil. But Marine monocycle, I'm going to start building these guys. All right, so let's check this out. Brand new shiny. All right, it's the TAC drones. All right, I'm digging these guys. All right, so they move on a 1 to 2, 5 shoot, 6 fight, 5 survive. Armor 1, 3 health points, size 2. You put them on a 40 mil base. Beast, construct, and remote. So you're going to have to take an engineer, like I said before. But like I said, it is a bargain. And look, oh my God, the troops. These guys can be taken as troops. So you get the heavy laser rifle, which is an AP2 for 18 points. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Check this out. All right, he's a troop. He's a beast construct, and it's remote. So they can go, I guess they can go up buildings and stuff. The missile launcher, range 8, AP1, explosive, frag 1. Okay, 2 VPs, for 22 points. I guess they took it away from the enforcers and gave the missile launcher to the GCPS. All right, and then you have your autocannon, range 6, suppression, weight of fire, 2 VPs, 18 points, and then the specialist has communication relay, tactician 1, and hacker. All right, for 3 VPs, 22 points. That's the one I don't know. I'm iffy about. But either one of the first 3 are great. All right, I like the missile launcher for 22. And I like the autocannon for 18. 18 points as a troop. All right. Granted, they're shooting on 5s, but that's pretty much what the whole army's shooting at. And it's only 18 points. This is the stuff that really the enforcers should have, but I guess the GCPS have it now. Plus, this is a new model, so the shiny gets all the best stuff. But I really do like this TAC drone. I like the model. I got to get a few of them. All right, so the running theme with the Metabot is that now he has electric shock, which is stun for 14 points. I hate this model. I don't like it. I don't think it's worth it. I would say the only thing is he gives you a defender shield while you're in the cube, so he brings up the armor to, he gets an armor 1, and then you get a +1 armor to the guys in the cube with you. I would rather just take a medic, because the medic can throw down if he needs to. So leave the Metabot for Dreadball. All right, so the heavy weapons team hasn't changed. The only things are that the prices come down. So laser cannon is 18, the missile launcher is 20, and the mortar is 22. All right. The laser cannon now is heavy. The missile launcher is heavy, frag 3, and then the mortar, which is indirect, frag 4. Here's the thing. The TAC drones are basically replacing the heavy weapons team, because they do all the same stuff, and they can move, and you don't have to worry about anything. So, you know, and also, too, my thing is that, I mean, everything here is heavy, okay? So they're not going to be able to move. I have a problem with, other than the mortar. For 22 points, the mortar is fantastic. Take it all day long and strong with the range 8, all right? Problem is that, you know, indirect works on the Deadzone board. These guys are basically stationary shooting, and you have to set up lines of sight and stuff. I've always had a problem with that. So my recommendation is take the mortar team, and then all the rest of the stuff, take the TAC drones as troops. All right, so the Rangers' stats are exactly the same, 5s across the board, but now they have a jump pack with aerial deployment, which makes sense. I mean, they had aerial deployment before, they didn't have a jump pack. So now, instead of getting the basic old laser rifle, they got the laser carbine, which is a lot better, and it's come down. They were 16 points in 2 VPs. Now they're 14 points. All right, flamethrower, range 2, it burns, coming down in price to 14 points. Specialist, the laser carbine, I don't know why he... Oh, and then you can have thermal mines, I'm sorry. So then you can have the 2. So that guy's pretty good. For 2 points more, you're getting a close combat weapon of AP3. The sniper scope and the thermal rifle have all come down. I'm not too crazy, though, about these guys as specialists, for the simple fact that on a fight of 5, AP3 is awesome, don't get me wrong, but you don't want these guys in combat. If they get stuck in combat, at least they have something to throw down with. For 2 points more to take the thermal mine is pretty good. I mean, AP3 is not bad. So, you know, the Rangers are good. I like that you could take them as troops. The specialists just as much. I don't think you're going to have to worry about troop tax in this army, because you're going to take a lot of troops that you could spam out with some specialists. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. The Accutech LV AWP range 10 lost its AP, but a lot of things have lost AP. All right, the Ogre Terminator is at the GCPS. Why? I have no idea. I can understand him with someone else, but... yeah, he's got a fight of 4, which is better. He's got 5 hit points, which is 1 more than before. He's got headstrong, so you're rolling 5 or up to get up if you're pinned. He is a specialist, and he's gone up, though, to 32 points, right? It's a lot of points, man, for this. You know, fighting on the 4s with the shank bayonet is pretty good, AP1. The minigun, which is range 6 suppression, and weight of fire 2, not terrible. 32 points, though, way overpriced. Way overpriced. Let's talk about one of my newest favorite troops, the Riot Trooper. This is brand new. So back in the day, the Defender Shields were very rare. Okay, they were very rare. Only limited to the Peacekeepers, Pathfinders, all of the Enforcers had it. Then the Rebs had it. You know, so the Rebs, but they only had one or two of them. Now it seems like there was a sale. I guess the Forge Fathers needed to make some money, and everybody's got Defender Shields. So they have Defender Shields. So they move on a 1 to 2, shoot on a 5, fight on a 4. Fight on a 4, really? Okay. Survive on a 5. Armor 1 with the Defender Shield, so that's armor 2. 2 health points, size 1, regular base. They are specialists. They have a Riot gun, which is range 4, weight of fire 1. And they have a Riot mace, close combat smash 1. Okay, 2 VPs. So let's look at these guys, because I really do like these guys. I'm going to start making them myself. All right. You fight on a 4. You get into a fight, you're rolling 4 dice with smash 1. All right, all the time. So let's say you charge in and you have smash 1. Every time you charge in, you are rolling 5 dice. You have a buddy, you're rolling 6. If he's injured, you're rolling 7. Let me say that again. 3 to start. Okay? Smash is 4. So your base is always 4. Charge in is 5. Buddy is 6. Injured would be 7. That's insane. So you're rolling anywhere from 4 to 7 dice if everything goes right. These guys are fantastic, all right? These guys are so good that they should be enforcers. Okay? They really should. The only thing is their survive is a little higher. 18 points. 18 points. It's an incredible bargain. It's a bargain. All right? The gun is good. Range 4, I could do without. But for a combat unit, these guys are fantastic. I'm going to do it again. Guys, I'm doing it again. Riot Troopers. Coach's seal of approval. Okay, let's talk Striders. Basically the same thing. Everything is the same for these guys. All the points are the same. The Urban Assault with the Chainsaw and Assault Flamer came down to 42 points. I like the Heavy Burst Laser. I like the Polaris Cannon. And I really like the Ajax Strider. But you know what? In a list like this, you can definitely take an Ajax Strider with no problem. 50 points and spending 150 and an 18-point leader, something like that. You're gonna fit him in. Oh my God, I gotta change my color scheme on my Ajax because I'm gonna run them with the GCPS. All right, check this out. Therese Washington. She is a living legend, and she's the one that comes in the new 2-player starter set, which is actually good, and I'll be doing a video on that. So let's break her down. Moves on a 1 to 2, range of 4, fights on a 4, survive of 4, armor 1, hit points, health points 2, size 1. Okay, she has aerial deployment, she has fire control, jump pack, tac 1. All right, so she has a pistol, she has the Peacemaker, and she has an energy gauntlet. So you're a gunslinger, man. You're shooting fire control. You can shoot both of them. Man, it's great. Way to fire 1 knockback. She's only 22 points. 2 VPs for 22 points. Armor 1, not great. Not great, but she got a survive of 4. So she's basically a souped up enforcer with some good stuff in there. With fire control and aerial deployment. All right, 2 guns. Not bad. I like her a lot. Therese Washington. She's going to definitely be in my GCPS list. All right, Lieutenant Commander Rqqa. He's all the same. He's lost his AP. He is 38 points here. Okay, 38 points. He's come down from 43 to 38, but he's still way overpriced. Way overpriced. The only thing that's good about him, if you take him, it's TAC 2. All right? You guys know I love my enforcers, and I love Rqqa. He's one of my favorites, but 38 points, man, that's a huge price drain. When you're talking Strider, you know, for about 6 points more, you can take a Strider. I would take the Strider. Really would. All right, so Lauren Chard has changed a little bit, all right? Let's talk about it. So her survivor's a 4, okay, which is not bad with armor 1, but she has combat team training. She has comlink and TAC 2. So she has just a pistol. She's 3 VPs, but 28 points. This is one of those that you bring in the back, all right? You bring in the back and you hide her. As much as you can, you hide her. And make sure she doesn't get anything. So you're getting TAC 2, you're getting Comlink and Combat Team Training. 20 points. She's a little pricey, all right? She's a little pricey. She's come down 2 points from 30, but she's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. All right, so new theme going on with the equipment is like, you know, the ammo is no limit, grenades, smoke grenades, no limit. Everything else has a limit. New things, combat blades, stimulant shot, and adrenaline shot is there. So you can take, everybody can take combat blades for 2 points, which is pretty cool, all right? And stimulant shot is always good. Only 2, and adrenaline shot's not bad. It's a little better. The thing is in the old days, depending on the games, was, as you know, what the points was, is you would get max and minimums. But this is just telling you what you can and how much it is. Stuff is expensive though. Like a frag grenade 3 is 6 points, but no limit. But you know, I don't know who's going to take that many. Out of all this, let me tell you, smoke grenades are great. And a stun grenade is great, but you can only take one of them. Love that stuff, all right? So there it is with their equipment. Okay, so the GCPS is, I'm going to say it's one of my newest favorite factions, okay? I never really played these guys because they weren't really doing it for me in 2.0, even with like Outbreak and Escalation. But this is what I think a lot of the enforcers should be. All right, there's a lot of 4 fights in here. I mean, like I said before, Pathfinders are only fighting on 4s, and fighting on 6s, and the Peacekeepers, all right, same thing. So, you know, I might have to put the enforcers aside and use the GCPS. They have an answer for everything. You get some AP in here. You know, you really want to run 2 Striders, you absolutely could. You absolutely could with this. I mean, you can take 10 corporation recruits, just the, you know, your cannon fodder for 6 points apiece. Even the corporation marine, you take 10 of them for 80 points, and they're not that bad. I mean, these are shooting guys. You are not taking these guys. This is not comic guys. The attack drones and the riot troopers, I mean, they're the new shiny, so they're going to get all the good stuff. So that, you know, I guess you got to purchase these. But the attack drones and the riot troopers are fantastic. The defender shields, all that good stuff. They're not that expensive. They can really get to work and get to town. I love the attack drones. I think it is. So for GCPS, I would suggest leave the expensive stuff aside and just hoard the board with these guys. Okay, fighting Veermen with crappy saves, or even Plague guys with bad saves and stuff like that, and you just kill them with tons and tons of bullets and DACA and laser rifles and everything. Hey, you never thought you'd hear me say that I like a monocycle on the guy. I mean, for 9 points, take 3 of them as troops. Okay, get the other guys up. These guys are going to take first level. We don't really play with ramps or stairs or something like that. So you know, they're not going to move. But listen, for that low point cost and low VPs, they are worth it. So what I really like in this, the Corporation Marine Lieutenant, I really like the Marine Monocycle. I like the TAC drones. I like the veterans. And also for 28 points, I kind of like Lauren Chard. So the GCPS, like I said, the Swiss Army knives, they got a little bit of everything for everything. I'm digging it. Honestly, the GCPS, my new favorite faction, without a doubt.
If you want to see more Deadzone content, click this video right here. You know you want to click that one. And also, if you like what we're doing on the channel and you want to see more of it, click that subscribe button right there. Come on, you know you want to click it. But I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.